You're watching Cheery TV.
Howdy, howdy, everybody. Hello, everybody. Okay, listen, Tom, here. Say the words.
What? No, screw
Say
you.
the words, say the words. Come on, we're being paid to do this.
Howdy, welcome to the Roucher Bowl, everyone.
Yeah, that's enough. All right, thank you, Tom. Howdy, everybody. It's me. I'm Jim, and that's Tom right over there. He's gonna be in timeout for a moment here because listen, we had a little bit of a disagreement off camera here, and he's currently mouth taped, and I stapled his hands together so he can't get out. So we're gonna be fine, I assure you. Just as silly fools are gonna be fine. Facing against Washington, and I think they're going to be doing a pretty dang good job. I can't imagine that Washington's doing very good right now. They had a whole name crisis. They're probably having a team crisis as well. Ain't that right, Tom? Oh, that's right. Yeah. He agrees. So let's go. I mean, the game's going to be a very interesting time. The owners want to meet up. Well, you get to meet the team. They're pretty cool guys. Look at that morale boost. You know, we love to see the silly fools having a good time. And we even love to see it here because look at Washington. Absolute garbage. They're dog piss. What do you have to say about that, Tom? Oh, that's right. You can't say anything. Yeah, nice try. All right, well, listen, we're gonna be. They were complaining. All right, they were complaining that I was not giving you all enough, and I'm here to give you guys more than enough. So we're gonna be really excited to see as we go right into the game here. And silly fools are actually receiving the ball first, which is exactly what you want to see. Exactly what you want to hear from these boys. And now Bob's got the ball. I mean, it's very weird that he gets the ball. I don't really agree with that, but I mean it's what happened, so it's kind of how it has to be. The silly fools know what they're doing, I'm sure. As we see a really good pass straight to Tiger for 11 yards, securing the first down. I mean, Tiger is the king of consistency. You know, he may be the king of cereal, and he's also the king of consistency. Although, he's in contention for the court with Fren. Other than Donker here with a solid 14 yards, moving swiftly around a couple of them. They knew what they were doing, and I'm very, very impressed with that maneuver there. I mean, Donker is just... He may be 30, but the way he plays is much younger. Look at Tiger go for 21 yards. That's what you like to see. That was good. They can make serious plays, and it's like nothing. It's like nothing. You see teams nowadays, you try to watch the Dolphins play anything lately, everybody. It's an absolute nightmare, let me tell you that much. But the freaking silly fools, first downs consistently. They don't pass on the chump change, even with newcomers like Benji over here, just barely making it ahead of the end zone, so they weren't able to make it there. But it's a solid 18-yard run. And it looks like the glory's going to go to somebody. I don't know who it's going to be. Oh, it's not going to be anyone right now because we got sacked. That is an unfortunate maneuver there. But second and goal still. We are still less than 10 yards away from the end zone here. So I'm sure anything is possible. Isn't that right, Tom? Oh, that's right. You can't say anything. And you look at the freaking Washington whoever's because they just got their ass handed to them with an incredible throw. I mean, it was a close one. It doinked off of them, but it doinked in a way that it was so succulent and into their hands, and that's you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. And they're going for the 2-point conversion because, of course, the silly fools have no bounds. They have no boundaries, and of course, they secure it, baby. That's just what they do. Honestly, it's impressive how solid the offense is. Now, the defense, though, is where sometimes it comes to fumble. But this time, it looks like Washington's fumbling. They managed to make a maneuver. We don't know who it was, but I'm sure whoever it was absolutely phenomenal there. Just absolutely incredible. And now they're throwing the ball once again right into Donker's arms, who is managing to maneuver around him and go for a touchdown, 21 yards. Oh, my great googly boogly. Oh, that was so good. I mean, look at this. I mean, he can bob, he can weave, he can run, he can maneuver better than anyone, even at 30 years old. He's old, man, and he's just running it, and he's making plays. This is why we paid the big bucks. Isn't that right, Tom? I mean, yeah, that's true. We don't pay him the big bucks, but somebody does, and I'm very happy for that because otherwise we would be down one very solid man. Honestly, all of them deserve to make millions. You know, there's some teams out there where it's like there's no reason for them to be making $750,000 a fiscal year. But, you know, with a team like the Silly Fools, all of them in tip-top shape, all of them on peak performance, there is no doubt in my mind they deserve it. And now we are 16-0. Washington still has control of the ball, but there's still plenty of chance here. Is that right, Tom? If any of you guys are avid South Park watchers, maybe you can make out what he's trying to say. I'm sure you're used to it with Kenny McCormick, but right now we're here with me, Jim, last name unknown, as Muzzle Sacks the quarterback, and they're going for a field goal. It is successful. That was a very strong field goal. That might be the only thing that any team on the NFL has over us, is their field goal potential. But Asafo is there to warm the bench to make sure that everyone gets a nice, good seat. As Bob secures 28 yards on that return. Absolutely phenomenal. That was beautiful, might I add. Honestly, one of the greatest things I've ever seen. And another sack from the dad there. He's a little undecisive. He's kind of futzing around. He's not sure where to go, but it looks like he's pretty sure this time as it goes to Friend for the secure 20 yards. Oh my goodness, that was solid. If Friend didn't get stuck on the ball there, he probably could have made another couple of yards. But hey, you know what? He did it. He made the move he had to make, and he's very proud, I'm sure. As it's now being thrown to Bob, but it goes into Donker's hands instead for a nice 12-yard first down once again. It's just so beautiful. It's just absolutely so beautiful. As we see a running back play, a very rare running back play, and it just works. It just works for the freaking Silly Fools, baby. They're making it so far. They're getting a touchdown. They're absolutely getting a touchdown because Bob knows no bounds, baby. 40. It's truly one of the greatest things the world's ever seen in the history of football. Running half the freaking field with no contest, no control from Washington. They don't know what they're doing. I'm going to watch this play again because it's just amazing. And you can even see Donker still catching up, but not to try to get some glory. No, he's pulling people aside. Look at this. They're trying to run up. He's like, I don't think so. As Bob manages to secure the easiest touchdown in his career, probably. I mean, honestly, I was not expecting that running play to go well. It never really does with the Silly Fools, but this year is different. They have trained harder than I think I've ever seen them be trained before. As they go for a third two-point conversion success, and Washington once again has the ball with only 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Ziegler wasn't strong enough. He's still learning. I'm sure that's all going to go well because look at that. They couldn't even get past their freaking wall on the defensive side. They still only have 3 points. However, they are going to be receiving the ball once again, so it's kind of anyone's game here. But I'm sure the game is going to the Silly Fools. Ain't that right, Tom? Nope, just kidding. Don't care. You can't talk. You're so stupid. You thought you were cool. You thought you had a chance. Now, Washington's here. And Ziegler, once again, not strong enough. Man, what is he doing? It's like they're feeding him freaking saltine crackers while they're feeding the rest of them protein bars and soup. Another 47-yard touchdown. Not touchdown, sorry. Field goal. Really, Washington, I'll give them that. They can definitely secure a field goal. And honestly, that's all you can really ask of them to do. Look at Bob. What is happening with this man? He's just absolutely unstoppable. He ran right through him, gave some autographs, and said, all right, I'm going to bring this ball a little bit further down, guys. Thanks. And one person got a half-done signature because he was kind of on a time crunch, and they were upset, so they threw him to the ground. But hey, incredible maneuver right there. That's what you love to see from our boy. And now I don't know where the dad's going to throw it. It looks like it's going to Donker, and it does! But just shy of the first down. That was close. I mean, it could have been made worse. There were like 4 people on top of him, so that really could have gone very south very quickly. As Bob just secures the first down there with only 4 yards. Honestly, if he got through one more person, it might have been a whole other touchdown. So I don't blame him for trying. That's for sure. And the one thing I know is about the Silly Fools is they don't ever really need to change up their plays. They have an idea when they're getting into the field, and they're like, all right, we're running with it almost every single time. They absolutely know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing, and they mean business. And it seems Washington only means dirty business, and by dirty business, I mean no business at all, because look at them. They're a bunch of fools, a bunch of keisters, but 20 yards getting scored against them once again. I mean, this might be the worst performance I've seen this year. And there's been some pretty crummy ones. Okay, that was pretty bad. Bob decided to do a little Fortnite dance or something on top of him. That was a little uncalled for, but it doesn't matter because we have such an amazing, astounding lead. I don't think there's anything they can do. As Benji secures another first down right at the end of the third quarter. There's only one more quarter left, Tom. Do you want to say something? No, really, I didn't say. Here, I'll take the tape off. Here you go, pal.
Thank you. Okay, you asshole, I gotta take a piss. Can you please at least wait me to the bathroom? I gotta go back.
If you're going to be a little sour strudel,
no, please don't
I'm
put
going to
that
put the
back
dang tape back on you, Tom. All right, there you go. All right, well, it was nice talking to you, Tom. Let's get back to the game. We only got one more quarter left, and Silly Fools still have the ball. Anything is possible at this state of the game. Well, at least for Silly Fools, I don't think there's much hope for Washington. Although, we've gotten a lot of our touchdowns right, they're just kind of scattered throughout. If they go all in on the glory hole here, some magic could happen. We've seen worse. You remember that one Super Bowl with Tom Brady and the Falcons. Yeah, that was pretty fucking awful, huh? I bet you Falcon fans remember that one pretty vividly. But yeah, I mean, there's a chance, but I mean, it's basically 0. A failed 2-point conversion attempt. I think Dad was going to go for a run that time there. It did not work out for him. But Washington once again has the ball. Skipper this time not strong enough. We haven't heard much of, I guess Kong isn't actually on defense, but he's on defense for the offense, as Igor once again fucks it up. But looks like this might finally get. There's another mess up from Igor, gives them their first touchdown of this freaking game, and they get the extra point. Are they going to go for the, they're just kicking it right back off to us, and that's kind of stupid, but, I'm glad they did it, because that just means there's no way that they're going to win. They can try all they may, try all they might. So I think one person in the audience just screamed in joy. That's about the only fans Washington has anymore, which is honestly unsurprising given their current stance in this game, as Dad goes for a run. And I mean, listen, he's not going to make it all the way, but he got pretty dang far there. He got 7 yards off of that. He was standing there for quite a while before they actually decided what to do with him, as Tiger secures the rest of that first down there. And he's still running it. They're still letting him go as far as I was looking. And he jogged just one of them for another 31 yards. What is today? Tom, I really wish, I bet you wish you could be talking about this right now, but unfortunately, someone doesn't want to play Pokemon Go, and I understand, now I get it. It's my mistake. I'm here to do a job, and I can see why I'm doing it. This is an absolutely invigorating and insane game, and they're all like this because it's the silly fools. Look at Donker. You got Donker on the field. He just makes magic happen right in between his fingertips. I don't know what that was. I think he went to tie his shoe. He thought it was clear, but there was someone still there. It's unfortunate for him, but you know what? They're cruising, and they're bruising themselves, mostly. Alright, isn't Kong not even in the game today? I thought, didn't he get injured? Clearly, it doesn't seem to matter, but I'm sure, let's not tell him that, because that would probably hurt his feelings. Let's just keep it civil, everybody. What an incredible touchdown. Honestly, so good. It's just so good. It just feels good to be back on the saddle, man. Oh, what an incredible touchdown. And for the last points of the game, they are going for, they're doing a little Charleston shuffle there, musical chairs, and it looks like they're finally making some moves. It looks like the Dad is going for the 2-point conversion himself. This might be the first time ever we see it, and it's just secured. He gets those 2 points, and they have nothing left but 1 second of glory with that ball. It's a huge throw, and it lands nowhere, or I guess it lands in the midfield, because the game is over, ladies and gentlemen. It was an intense game. It was honestly incredible, as the fans are insane. They're hyped. The division leaders, they still got the Rams and the Falcons. Oh, man. I mean, I guess now Tom Brady's out of the picture, they can finally secure some victories, huh? Yeah, fucking nerds. Yeah, got this. Yeah, that's a man right there who had no issues. And Kong is now back on the menu, baby. That's what we like to see. And Donker is only getting stronger. And it's just such an exciting time to be a fan of the Silly Fools. I sat here for an entire football game, commentating on my own. I deserve some praise, everybody. But I'm gonna let Tom do the outro because I gotta take a piss. All right. I'll see you all next week. We're back. Me and you, Tom, we're square. I'll get the staples out of here. Well, maybe I should bring it to a hospital for that. I'll take the tape off. I'll be right back. I gotta go.
Jim, you get back here right now. He's already gone, folks. Okay, well, I mean, that was an amazing game. You trust a man and he fucking hog ties you, staples your hands together and puts tape over your mouth during your own job. But he's okay now. So I'm gonna let it go, and we're going to have a great season. Sorry, it's a lot happening right now. But next week we're going against Minnesota, who, they're doing pretty good, but they're not going to be as great as the Silly Fools. I'm sorry. You all have a great day, everybody. What a retro ball. What a road to the retro.